Hey everyone, welcome back to the Awful Gaming channel. I'm your host, Captain Awf, and today we're going to be jumping back into the pilot seat for some more MechWarrior 5. We're just still trying to run a few missions, build up our reputation. Nothing of interest to really do. All of our mechs are in good working order. All of the equipment we need to buy has been bought. So we're just gonna jump straight to the missions here. In this area, we have two missions available. Both of them are for House Career and against House Davion, who we're trying to build a little bit of reputation with. Fortunately, we'll be able to rebuild whatever reputation we lose by running these two missions fairly easily. We're just going to go ahead and do these Career missions because we want to build up our global recognition rank. The higher we get our mercenary outfits rank, the better equipment we'll be able to buy, the better missions we'll be able to choose from. So even though we don't like House Career dicks, usually we want to do missions against them just for the sake of that experience, just for the sake of making a little bit of money. We're going to go ahead and do a few for them anyway. I mean, we're mercenaries. That's what we do. You know, they pay us, we do the job. We don't have to like them as long as we get paid. You're going to go ahead and pick that salvage point and jump straight into the mission. Now I saw from the mission selection menu that this is a assassination mission. So like I explained before, means that while there will be multiple targets on this map to kill to complete the mission, we only need to take out a specific target. Typically, the specific target will be the strongest unit on the map.
This one is a real piece of work. It's no wonder someone wants them dead. They were last spotted at the locations marked on your map. Once the job is done, head to the evac point before those sheltering the target get wind of what we're up to here. Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations. Package acquired.
Alright, so we start the mission off grabbing a little bit of random loot there. It was about 7,000 in C notes, which is the currency. It looked like it came by a little bit fast. I wasn't paying too much attention. I think it said we got a SRM4 out of the mix. So again, you know, just random item happened to be there. There's no reason not to pick it up. So the first waypoint that was in this little garrison fort building right here was not where the target was, so we're going to go ahead and just start making our way across the map to the next point. As far as this map goes, I'm not personally very familiar with this map. I don't know if I've ever done any missions. Yep, there's another item. Let's go find it. There it is. Anyways, yeah, this is a very dilapidated, very dystopian looking map. You can tell that there's been a lot of fighting going on here. Take out that turret real quick. Very Detroit-esque look to things there. I was hoping we could just like stomp our way through that wall, but I guess our mech's not big enough to do that.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
There we go.
Enemy destroyed. Cargo acquired.
So we got about 5,500 C-bills and an SRM6. Again, not a huge deal, you know, not something like oh my god, that's the best thing ever, but free loot is free loot. I mean, if it's right there, you'd be crazy to turn it down. Literally all you have to do is walk up to it and pick it up. It's like seeing a $5 bill on the side of the road and not wanting to, you know, bend over to grab it. It's like, come on, it's there. Just making our way to the waypoints, shoot stuff as we go. All these, lots of pop-up turrets on this map, I've noticed. there's something else that's so close I can barely... There you are. Stop that. I should have punched it. Oh my lord, there's a bunch of items on this level. Thank you. I don't think ally characters pick up items. I think you, the player character, are the only one that can actually pick them up. Oh, hey, look, there's a service mech there. That's not a battle mech. That's like a construction mech. You know, it's cool seeing one of those sitting around. Let's shoot him. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I get absolutely nothing for that. It was just fun. Fuck your mech. So yeah, so far we've taken out quite a few turrets, a couple of vehicles. We've picked up, I think, 3 packages already, which is a pretty good haul in and of itself. Like, no one individually is a big deal, but 3 altogether, that's, you know, not too bad. Damn. Either I am just a very, very bad shot, or he is out of my range, because that's a large laser. There we go. Nope. We got a mech. We got a mech. We got an urban mech. Again, with the urban mechs, a lot of people underestimate urban mechs. He's equipped with an autocannon 10 burst fire, which could potentially chew through our armor pretty quick. We wanna disable him as fast as possible. So we're gonna target. There we go. Urban mechs typically have those autocannons, which can do a lot of damage, but the low armor rating means that they're pretty easy to take out. You just have to be quick and really concentrate your fire on whatever limb has that autocannon.
Target is in the field, Commander. They're marked on your tactical display.
Oh, are they? I don't see them. Somebody's shooting at something though. So yeah, an urban mech, not a big deal. You know, you can concentrate your fire on him, take out that autocannon, then he's just basically a walking trash can with a pea shooter on it. But if there are 2 or even 3 urban mechs on the field, they could easily overwhelm you. Alright, there we go. That is our intended target. You can tell by the skull over his targeting square there. So we take him out and we finish the mission regardless of what's left. So we're going to go ahead and tell all of our lance mates, focus fire on this dude, concentrate on those body shots. He's a blackjack, so he's got 4 medium lasers and 2 autocannon 2s. Autocannon 2s are the smallest of the autocannons, which means they do the least amount of damage, but they're also the fastest, meaning he can get those shots off. And we have another urban mech.
That bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a case of Timbiki Dark when you get back to the ship safely.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Copy on shared target.
I do not want to have a repeat of the other day and get taken out after completing the primary mission objective, so let's get that autocannon off of him as fast as possible. There we go. Now we just concentrate fire on the core, whittle him down. There we go, got it. Oh, there's something else. A locust. Good, they just don't stop coming. A locust isn't too bad. He's got 2 machine guns and a medium laser. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can take this guy out with too much trouble, and then we'll beeline to the evac point. Yes, you are. So now he's got a medium laser and 1 machine gun. Now he's got just 1 machine gun. Now he's got nothing but shame and the smell of defeat. There's the evac point. Could you not?
Threat removed.
Thank you. Oh. So there we have it. Assassination mission for Karita. We got in, we killed the target, we got out. Found three salvage pickups, killed a couple mechs. All in all, pretty good run. My favorite part, we didn't get blowed up. There we go. We've reached reputation rank 3. See, that's why we did it. We're now unfamiliar. Your reputation across the Innisphere is growing. Potential employers are inquiring about your services, and new employment opportunities have become available on the star map. That's how it works. You do missions, you get reputation, you go up in rank, you get more stuff. So there we have it. Our reputation with House Karita went up a little bit. We're still suspicious. Our reputation with Davion went down. It didn't go down as much as our reputation with Karita went up, so seems like a pretty fair trade-off. We're just going to grab a handful of these autocannon 5s with what few salvage points we have and finish up the mission. As always, we go to our mech loadout. We want to make sure our mechs are in good working order before starting the next mission. Just wanted to see if there was possibly anything new in the mech shop, seeing as how we just ranked up, but there's not. So we're going to go ahead and start up this other Karita mission that we have available. It's a battlefield mission. I'm actually not sure what that entails as far as the mission itself goes. So you can see our mechs are a little beat up. They're still being repaired, so it's going to take 10 in-game days before we can begin the mission. A Mech-Engineer Lance is being refitted. Not really anything else we can do. Eventually we'll get to the point where we start getting more mechs, and we'll have a broader selection of mechs in our hangar, which means that we can kind of rotate them out. While one group of mechs is being repaired, we can field another group of mechs, meaning we won't have to waste so much in-game time between missions waiting on mechs to get repaired. But it'll be a little while before we can afford that kind of tonnage in our hangar.
Commander, enemy forces will inevitably overrun this area, but we have been tasked with holding them back for as long as possible. We have substantial combat bonus opportunities the longer you can hold them off, but be sure not to overextend yourself.
Okay, I know what kind of mission this is now. So we got to go to this checkpoint, which is going to be some kind of fort or base or farm or town or something. So there we go. We have this. This is us. This is
Command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment.
As soon as we get here, enemies are going to start basically swarming us in waves. We're going to have to kill. Where the hell is she going?
Enemy aircraft inbound.
We have to take out a certain number of units, and that includes mechs and vehicles. So we're going to start off trying to pick off some of these vehicles.
Target acquired.
Once we've reached that goal of 14, so far we've destroyed 3 out of 14. Once we've reached that goal, enemies will continue to spawn. They will continue to attack us, and we can continue to kill enemies for bonus money. Like, the more units over that goal we kill, the more bonus money we'll get. The caveat to that is you don't want to overextend yourself. You don't want to, you know, run yourself too thin and die, and then you don't get any reward. So we'll see how we're doing by the time we reach that goal. If we're in good shape, we might stick around for a little while and try to make a little bit of extra bank. If not, then we'll just head to the evac and collect our reward. We got a Javelin. Javelin's a light mech. Not a lot of armor to it. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. We got a, what's this guy over here? An SRM vehicle. Again, short range missiles typically do more damage than long range, but they have to be rather close to you. So take that guy out before he can get in range, and he's not that much of a threat. Same with this guy. Javelins are light mechs. They're fast, but they don't have very many equipment slots. There's basically two varieties. One fields lasers, and the other kind, which is this kind, fields the short-range missile launchers, meaning he's actually pretty mean when he gets in close. He can't do any damage from range, but if he were to get, you know, all up in our face, he could do a considerable amount of damage with those SRM launchers. He's dead now, so he's not doing any damage to us. You know, just explaining how that works, that's all. Alright, I saw some more targets for a second, but they went away. Unless you put work into getting better sensors, which is something we'll eventually do, typically when an enemy appears, they pop up for a second, and unless you have a direct line of sight, you don't keep a very good lock on them. Alright, so we have a Phoenix Hawk here, which is a medium mech. So we want to focus our fire on this guy and try to get him taken out before he does too much damage to me or my lance mates. I mean, I'm the captain, so obviously I'm the most important guy on the team, but I still don't want to see my buddies getting taken out either. Yeah, that's right, come on. You can punch in this game, and it's as fun as punching in a giant robot seems like it would be. Alright. So, like I explained before, all of his weapons are taken out, so he's punching out. He's as good as dead. He's off the field. Again, with another SRM Javelin, we want to either keep our distance from him or take him out before he can do too much damage with those short-range rocket launchers. I've got to keep an eye on that heat, because the last thing I want to do is overheat in the middle of a firefight with another mech. Thank you.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Shed target. Here we go.
Alright. One more Scorpion tank at the top of that hill. That'll be number 14 out of 14. Come on, guys, you can do it. I have no idea where the evac point is going to be whenever we finish off this last unit, so we could end up having to turn around and go all the way across the map, or it could be right around the corner.
We've reached our quarter, Commander. From here on out, we're racking up bonus pay. Stick around as long as you like.
So it's a little ways away.
To pick you up when you're ready for evac.
I don't want to push my luck too much. We've completed the mission, so we're already getting paid. If we run across anything on the way to, what do we got there? A Panther.
New target Panther.
We're on it, Commander.
Yeah, see, a Panther, just like the one we have, is going to have either a PPC or a large laser equipped, both of which are pretty high tier weapons for such a light mech to carry. So if we run across him, if we engage with him on the way to the dropship, we're going to have to be careful. I don't want to get taken out before reaching the friggin' evac point again. I mean, that just sucks. Makes me look bad. You know, I don't want to look bad for you guys.
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
If we get close enough, then maybe the dropship will land. The dropship itself is armed. If the dropship, ow! See, we're just tanking that PPC. There we go. If the dropship comes to pick you up, and oh shit, he's blowing up, and I'm standing right on top of him, and there are enemies close by, the dropship is equipped with a suite of laser weapons and missile weapons, so it can actually provide a pretty good bit of support cover fire. The issue is getting the enemies close enough to it for it to attack them. Take out a couple of these vehicle targets.
Heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
That's all right. We're gonna call it a day. We're close enough there. You can see up at the top it says additional amount earned, 56,000 C-bills. So
on approach, Commander.
We completed the mission, took out quite a few enemies, took out quite a few vehicles, made a little bit of bonus money on top of everything. All in all, another very successful mission. Go team us. Alright, so let's see. Nothing really available except for the standard weapons and equipment, so we're just going to go down the list. Oh! And I just left without collecting any salvage. I pushed the wrong button. That was on me. We got paid anyway. It's alright. We don't need their junk. We can find more junk later. Yeah, wow. Oops. Totally on me. I was not paying attention to where my finger was, and I accepted the mission complete without actually going down the list and collecting anything. So it's a good thing there weren't any mechs or weapons or equipment we wanted, or, you know, I would really be upset. So anyways, just got to be careful. Got to pay attention to what you're doing there. You don't want to hit the wrong button and screw yourself over. So we're going to have everybody set up, started for repairs. We're going to go to the star map. Again, we're in this bubble right here, making our way around planet to planet, doing missions after missions, and our next stop is Latexo. Alrighty, so we've reached Latexo. If you look on the star map, I was talking about the symbols earlier. The symbols mean different things. Most of the time, the symbols mean different missions that are available. But if you look, you see the one like shopping cart looking symbol. That means that this planet. See, here's another one over here, Greeley. That means that this planet has a black market. Now, black markets. I mean, every planet has a shop, but black markets typically have more items available and better items available. So we're just going to go down the list and see if there's anything here that we want. First thing that catches my attention are these rifles down here. I'm going to go ahead and buy a pair of medium rifles. The reason for that is, as far as your ballistic weapons go, you have autocannons, rifles, and Gauss rifles. Autocannons typically have higher speed compared to like the light, heavy, and medium rifles, but the rifles typically do more damage and cover longer range and usually way less. So we might end up outfitting some of our mechs with these rifles as opposed to heavy cannons. But we'll be doing that later. Let's see if there's anything else they have here. Go down the energy weapons, some PPCs, a bunch of small lasers, nothing real interesting there. Anything in the missiles? Nothing that really stands out. Jump jets. Okay, if you buy a ballistic weapon, you have to make sure to buy the corresponding ammo type to go along with it. So we want to buy a couple units of medium rifle ammo, and just to cover our bases, we want to go ahead and buy a couple units of half medium rifle ammo. The way half ammo works is it takes up half the weight, but you get half the rounds. So 1 ton, a full unit of medium rifle ammo gives you 22 rounds. At 1 ton, a half ammo gives you 11 rounds at 5 tons. So half the ammo, half the weight. Pretty simple. The only mechs we have available are a Locust and an Urban mech. Again, nothing that we actually want to buy, so we're not going to be buying anything. Which pretty much brings us to the end of the video. We cleared one planet, moved on to the next. We're going to call it quits here. We've had a good run so far. We don't want to push our luck. We don't want to stretch ourselves too thin. We have a whole new list of missions to do, and we'll do those missions on the next video. For now, we're going to call it a night. Appreciate everybody watching. I hope you come back to watch the next video. I'm going to keep trying to record in short bursts like this. Just do a couple missions at a time, hopping from planet to planet till we get into the real meat and potatoes of things. So bear with me. We're not there yet. Baby steps. We'll get there one day. But definitely appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for the support, and hope to see you around next time.